Is it better to never marry? The concept of marriage has been discussed extensively in religious texts, including the Bible. In this video, we will explore different perspectives on whether it is better to never marry. While Jesus and Paul spoke on the benefits of being unmarried, we need to consider the context and deeper meanings behind these statements. Ultimately, the decision to marry or remain single must be made with a focus on seeking the kingdom of God. When Jesus spoke about marriage, he highlighted the potential difficulties and distractions it presents in relation to spiritual devotion and the pursuit of the kingdom of heaven. In Matthew 19:10-12, the disciples of Jesus claimed that it would be better to never marry. Jesus responded to his disciples' statement by saying, "For there are eunuchs who have been so from birth, and there are eunuchs who have made themselves eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven." He follows up by saying that all men cannot accept these words, and to let those who can receive them receive them. Jesus commends those who choose to remain celibate for the sake of dedicating themselves wholeheartedly to the kingdom of heaven. His words indicate the value of undivided devotion and the potential conflicts that may arise within the context of marital responsibilities. Keep in mind Jesus himself. As the Son of God, he was about his Father's business and dedicated his life fully unto God, which may be the reason the scriptures never speak of him having a wife. The Apostle Paul also weighs in on the matter of marriage within his writings. In 1 Corinthians 7:8, he states, "To the unmarried and the widows I say that it is good for them to remain single as I am." He also says in 1 Corinthians 7:32-34, "An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, how he can please the Lord. But a married man is concerned about the affairs of this world, how he can please his wife. And his interests are divided." Here, Paul emphasizes the benefits of being unmarried, such as having more time and energy to devote to spiritual matters. In the same chapter, Paul acknowledges that not everyone has the gift of celibacy, stating, "But if they cannot exercise self-control, they should marry. For it is better to marry than to burn with passion." 1 Corinthians 7:9. Being unmarried can indeed provide individuals with a greater ability to devote their time, energy, and focus towards seeking the kingdom of heaven. By remaining single, one can avoid the potential distractions and responsibilities that come with marriage, allowing for undivided commitment to spiritual matters. However, it is important to acknowledge that human nature includes struggles with sexual desires and lust. If someone finds it challenging to control their lustful thoughts or desires, it may be more beneficial for them to marry. By entering into a marital relationship, they can satisfy their desires within the context of marriage while simultaneously redirecting their focus towards God. This ensures that they are not constantly consumed by lustful thoughts. But the man who chooses to stay single must be careful, for it is better to marry and fulfill your desires in a covenant blessed by God than to commit fornication and be overcome with lust and be blinded to the knowledge of God. You must know yourself well and pray on the matter. Now, to fully comprehend Jesus and Paul's teachings on marriage, it is crucial to approach them with proper context. Marriage originated as a divine institution, with God creating woman as a suitable partner for man, and the two becoming one flesh. For God says it is not good for the man to be alone, I will make a helper suitable for him. This establishes the significance of marriage as a sacred union, wherein two individuals join together in lifelong companionship. The words of Jesus and Paul are not condemning marriage, but rather highlighting the potential distractions and challenges that can arise within a marital relationship. Paul warns that those who are married will face difficulties in the flesh, 1 Corinthians 7:28. Therefore, individuals must consider the impact of marriage on their spiritual journey, recognizing the need for undivided attention to the kingdom of God. Marriage also introduces additional responsibilities, such as caring for a spouse and family, which can occupy one's thoughts and time. Amid the considerations regarding the merits of marriage, Jesus emphasizes that seeking the kingdom of God must remain as the main goal in one's life. In Matthew 6:33 he states, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you." In conclusion, Jesus and Paul's teachings highlight the potential challenges that come with the institution of marriage and its potential to distract from your main goal, the kingdom of heaven. However, they do not outrightly condemn marriage, as it is a divine and meaningful bond between two individuals. For King Solomon also says, "Whoso finds a wife finds a good thing, and obtaineth favour of the Lord,